Almost every day, it seems like we're flooded with news about traumatic events, natural disasters, terrorist attacks, and many people suffer trauma and loss quietly. Well, it's time we focused on resilience, and here to tell us how is author and therapist Tanya Lauer. Tanya, thank you so much for joining us today.
It's a pleasure. Thank you, Alex.
It's great. So, traumatic events, like we say, it happens every day. You never know when it's really going to strike. How does it affect a person?
Well, everyone's different. We're wired so differently. Even our nervous systems, our beliefs, our family histories, who we are as individuals. So people respond in a unique way to trauma. It can really trigger or tap into old trauma. But one of the ways our bodies respond, our nervous system, is we go into fight, flight, or freeze.
Right.
So it's really important to be aware of what our pattern is, how we react when we're under stress. So that's one way, and especially today with the news, with what's going on, it's natural to be fearful, to be devastated, to grieve. So one way that we process trauma is to be overwhelmed, and today it's normal to feel shock.
Right.
It's so raw and scary what's going on. So those are some examples of how we respond to trauma.
Well, and even if you're not directly involved with the trauma, even if you're not directly at a place of a disaster, you still feel impacted by it. You can still have trauma. But the idea is that you come out of it with resilience. You come out of it with strength. So what are some ways that people can start to build their way back to resilience?
Right, and for today, just to follow up on that, there's such a thing as secondary trauma. We all feel the response of what happens to other people, culturally. So part of resilience is remembering that and feeling part of a community, really connecting with a support system, having the strength and the courage to seek help, to have a conversation, to share our feelings, to have someone that feels safe and supportive that we can talk to and reach out to so we don't feel alone with our feelings. One part of resilience that can feel really counterintuitive is being vulnerable, asking for help, grieving, sharing our feelings. Sometimes people think that that's weak, and it's the opposite of strength or resilience. And actually, it's the path to bouncing back, is to first acknowledge and validate the fall and the pain.
Well, and I mean, that's so evident with things, for example, like talk therapy and psychotherapy. When you open up about what's going on, instead of just, holding it inside, it's really going to help release what you're feeling.
Absolutely. And sometimes what we do when we're overwhelmed and when we're in shock is we want to get away from that pain and that grief, and we escape. We self-medicate through drugs and alcohol, through sex, through food, through work. So often we deny our feelings, and in some ways that's really a barrier to resilience. So part of resilience is actually feeling pain and being able to tolerate that in a safe and supportive environment.
Well, and breaking through that wall to resilience, in the last 30 seconds we have left, what would you say, what's the goal of building resilience?
Well, when we feel devastated and overwhelmed, we can feel really shattered and broken. And one of the concepts of resilience is that our broken pieces actually provide us with grace and with meaning. Not just what happens, the trauma, but how we survive it. So really honoring that survivor story, the heroic part of us, the heroes that are in the news today that are helping, that are, really supporting and rescuing people, and remembering that in ourselves, and even feeling grateful for what we do have.
I love that. Grace, meaning, experience. Tanya, thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to let them know how to get more information.
Thank you.
Now, Tanya's book, The Essence of Resilience, Stories of Triumph Over Trauma, is available now. You can contact her by calling 906-0547 or send her an email to resilience.lauer@gmail.com.